Chapter 9. The Lantern. Journal entry, Day 9. Today I finally lit the lantern. I woke up to a gray, overcast sky. The air was heavy, pressing down on me like a physical weight. I knew the candle wouldn't last much longer, so I decided it was time to rummage through the storage room and retrieve the kerosene lantern. It felt strange holding it again, like stepping back into another life. It still smelled faintly of oil and dust, and the glass was smudged with grime from years of neglect. It reminded me of those mountain nights, sitting by the fire, the quiet comfort of solitude. But this isn't solitude. This is survival. When I struck the match and lit the wick, the room filled with a soft, golden glow. The flicker of the flame steadied my nerves, grounding me in something tangible. It's strange how much a little light can change the way you feel. The woods were quiet again today. Too quiet. The groaning has stopped completely during daylight hours, which should have been a relief, but it wasn't. The silence feels wrong, unnatural, like the world is holding its breath. I stayed inside, pacing the cabin, rifle never far from reach. My mind keeps circling back to the knife, to the bloodied ground, to the whispers that haunt me every night. They're building towards something. I can feel it in my bones. This evening, I decided to try something different with the ham radio. I've been so focused on listening, waiting for someone else to call out, that I've barely used it to broadcast. Tonight I spoke. This is Thomas Whitaker. If anyone is out there, please respond. I'm in Crescent City, California, in a cabin near the woods. I'm surrounded, but I'm alive. If you can hear this, let me know you're there. I repeated the message 3 times, then sat in silence, the lantern flickering beside me. Nothing, just static. I don't know why I expected anything different. The voices came back as soon as the sun dipped below the horizon. But tonight, they weren't whispering my name. They were laughing. It wasn't human laughter. It was broken, jagged, like the sound of branches snapping in the wind. It came from every direction at once, growing louder and louder until it drowned out everything else. I couldn't take it anymore. I grabbed the lantern and stormed out onto the porch, rifle in hand. The laughter stopped instantly. The woods were pitch black, but the lantern cast a small circle of light around me. I stood there, staring into the darkness, my breath fogging in the cold air. "What do you want?" I shouted. My voice echoed into the void, swallowed by the silence. For a long moment, nothing happened. Then, just beyond the reach of the lantern's glow, I saw movement. A figure stepped forward, its pale, emaciated body illuminated in the faint light. It was one of them, but this one was different. It wasn't groaning, it wasn't shuffling, it was watching. Its head tilted to one side, as if studying me. Then slowly, it raised one bony hand and pointed toward the woods. I didn't move. I couldn't. My heart was pounding so loudly I thought it might burst. The figure stayed like that for what felt like an eternity, its milky white eyes locked on mine. Then it turned and melted back into the shadows, leaving me alone on the porch. I don't know what to make of it. The others have always been mindless, predictable in their behavior. But this one, it was different. Intelligent, intentional. It wanted me to follow it. Why? I don't have answers, only more questions. The lantern is burning low now and the voices have started again. They're not laughing this time, but they're closer. I'll keep writing as long as I can, but if they get in, if they break through the door, know this. They aren't mindless. They want something, and they're not going to stop until they get it. Thomas Whitaker.